welcome to Rico's Frag segment, episode dose. Once again, I'm your host, Bobby Rico. Today we got two segments where we're going to be giving you guys some more details on Red Dawn 2021, as well as a meet the players where we're going to be meeting Charles Johnson. Just to kick things off, we're going to be speaking with my coach, Rooney, about Red Dawn 2021. What's going on, coach?
What's up, bud?
How you doing today? What's going on?
Well, we finally ready to pass the word on Red Dawn 2021, baby.
Okay, let's go.
I know everybody's been asking about it. We've been posting it for about 3 months. It's about time we get some details out there.
Well, let's drop it for them. Let them know what is Red Dawn. What's going on?
It is, as far as we know, it is Virginia's first ever multi-field special event. So it could be historical, you know. It's historical.
Going down in history.
That's right. It's a single arcing story, Russia invading the Americans, over the course of 4 fields. So each field is going to be like one chapter of the fight, one small battle of the fight. If you think of it, part 1 would be like the invasion, 2 the occupation, 3 retaliation or the resistance, and then 4 would be hopefully the revolution. The Americans win. And then, if they win, great. If not, whoever's on the Russian team get bragging rights for a year.
USA.
See what happens.
So when is Red Dawn? When is this going down?
It's total summer games, May to August. So start on May 15th, CZ Airsoft for Rise of the Wolverines, followed by Eagle's Claw at Roanoke Airsoft on June 19th.
Okay.
And then in July 17th, that's going to be Retaliation at Rush Airsoft. And then the finisher, Swamp Fun Park, on August 21st for Invalid. Rob made the name. It means flank, but
dictionary somebody.
Somebody cool. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It will be hot in the summer, so make sure everybody comes prepared with waters, Gatorade, things like that.
Stay hydrated.
Yes, nobody passing out.
Please. So how much does an event like this cost?
Well, it is a big event. It's just like any Milsim or Theta event. It will be pre-register. Actually starts this week for a lot of the fields. It's gonna be $35.
Okay.
And with that though, you're gonna get 10 raffle tickets.
Oh.
And then, however, if you just ever walk up, you don't pre-register. It will get 1 raffle ticket and it's $50.
Oh, okay.
So
what's the raffle tickets for? Like, what are they used for?
A lot of sponsors, my man. A
Okay.
lot of sponsors. We got about a dozen. I'll name a couple off the top of my head. What we got? Amped Airsoft, TAA, Blackjack Tactical, Wolverine Airsoft. There's a couple of them.
Oh, so we got the big names out there.
We got some big ones. We got some local ones. It's a good hodgepodge. We're gonna have each sponsor is gonna provide 1 raffle item per event.
Okay.
So everybody gets a chance to get a raffle item for all our sponsors. But even though we're getting a lot of free stuff, and I know the players, you guys love some free stuff.
Who doesn't?
I think the coolest part is a lot of our sponsors are going to be on the field. I think that's the best part. We're going to set up kind of like a tent city airsoft con for all the sponsors and the fields.
Like a Comic-Con.
Airsoft con. Yeah. So all the players, when you break in, you're tired of dying, you want to go take a break, you can mingle with the sponsors. Some of them will have swag or guns or gear that you can purchase.
All about my swag.
Yeah, and some will actually be having some of their pro sponsor teams out to really kick our butts.
Okay.
So I'm just interested to see their gear. I'm just going to call it a hit. It'd be kind of fun. But it's going to be real fun.
Cool, awesome. So is it the $35 for all 4 fields? Or is it...
Yeah. No, it's one.
You sure it's all 4?
It's not all 4. No, it's $35
per
event.
Yeah,
he
tried.
And all that's through our Eventbrite sites and links will all be posted in our events. In fact, all the events have already been put together off of our Facebook page.
Okay.
You go to United Richmond Airsoft Team, or you go to UnitedRichmondAirsoft.com. You can get all that information on the events. I'll put all those links in the post as well.
Awesome. Good to hear. So tell me more. Like, what's the... we got 4 chapters going on. Tell me about the scenarios. What's happening in these 4
I'll give you a high level. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot.
Let's open the whole book.
No, we ain't got time for that, man. We'll do... We are going to do some briefing videos a month or 2 before each one to really give you full details about the scenarios.
Okay.
We're still putting minor tweaks and stuff. But for the most part, each one's going to consist of 3 different parts. You got your primary objectives, which will take some time to fight. You've got your side missions, which I think those will be real fun because if you start getting bored of the primary, you're like, man, me and my boys want to do something a little different. Go to your CO. He's gonna have a list of side missions that you can try to accomplish. I think of it like bounties on Destiny.
I was about to say it's like a video game.
Yeah, like
I'm tired of
video
doing
game.
story
That's
mode.
right.
Let me
I'm tired of
try
that. I want to do something else now.
missions.
Yeah, you can do that. They're just like a video game. There's gonna be supply drops every so often randomly on the map. And I think those
dead
are
silence in the supply drops.
Dead silence.
Are you like? Can we get some sneaky feet?
Oh, yeah,
drops?
no.
Well,
You do get a power up if
Okay.
the team will get it. You can get something like an airstrike for your team that you can use, which will basically take out everybody in an area.
That's dope.
You could use vehicle warfare. You'll get an assigned vehicle for a set amount of time. Because some of these fields we will have vehicles out there.
Okay.
I mean, who doesn't want to have a
who wouldn't want to
a Jeep coming by with a turret on it?
Right, coming over the hills to save you in this warrior. In
hopefully we'll get the Deuce up and running, get some turrets going on there too. So some fields will have vehicle warfare, other ones will give you some hero characters or something.
Okay.
Be kind of fun. So yeah, power ups will be fun. So that's kind of three basic things. So there's going to be a lot for players to play.
Definitely.
Lots of
different objectives to keep everybody on their toes.
Exactly.
I like it. So let us know, like, what are the parameters of the this event? What's the rules and regulations?
Oh yeah, okay. So I think the big one is the team colors, which I don't know about you guys or you. I hate when I show up to a field and I get bright pink duct tape on my arm to be assigned a team. I just use an armband, dude. So we're gonna have set colors. Anything tan, brown, or civilian colored will be your American team.
Okay.
Anything green or black will be the Russian team. And then, if so make sure that's another reason why the pre-register is so important, because then you can go ahead and pick your team and get your slot. Because if one team starts getting like 100 people on it, and the other team only gets about 30, we're gonna lock that team down, and everybody's going on to the team whether they like it or not. So we don't want to outnumber everybody, make it even. So that'd be the team colors. The rules and regulations for FPS are actually going to be the same for what field you're playing. Now, all these fields basically the exact same FPS dual relationships and all that stuff. So we'll keep it, whatever the rules are, we'll follow. We will be implementing an ammo restriction to keep the game tactical, and so that way not everybody has a 5,000 round drum mag. You actually got to take some precise shots and think about what you're doing.
Leave your LMGs at home.
Oh no, you use the LMG. Just don't
bring them all.
Work on being more tactical, not just spray and pray. We've used that at some theta events, and everybody enjoyed it, and everybody involved in the event. They love that idea. So it'll be more of a tactical mil sim is the aim we're going for, and that's pretty much all the rules I'm going to disclose at this time. There will be more, but again, if you guys want more specifics on what I just mentioned, check those event postings out, United Richmond Airsoft team page or our website.
Definitely. Hey, man, Rooney, I appreciate you for coming out here, giving us those details, letting us know about Red Dawn 2021. I hope to see you on the field.
Yeah.
All right, and next on Rico's Frag segment, we're going to be having our Meet the Players, where we're going to be meeting Charles Johnson. What's going on, Charles?
What's going on, man?
How you doing today?
I'm here. I woke up.
It's always a blessing, ain't it?
That's where it started.
A little gloomy day we're dealing with today.
Yeah.
So you just canceled your game for the day? Just decided you're going to kick it in?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I pretty much was going to kind of take the weekend off anyway.
Understandable. Got you on that one.
I pretty much won't press to go nowhere.
Just gotta get some relaxation in when you can, right?
Yeah, right.
Gotta get that R&R.
Yeah, I gotta take time off for some old man nap.
Most definitely, man. I gotta love my old man nap, man. That when you just sitting there and you don't even know you sleep.
I'm literally not just saying it. I'm an old man. I'm an old man.
But Charles, for you to be an old man, you'd be out there on the field quite often, man. You definitely get your time in when you can.
Yeah,
so tell me what
I enjoy it, man. It's just the athleticism in it and exercise, man.
Exercise. It's something to stay active, right?
Yeah.
Especially during times like now with COVID.
Some type of vice, and that kind of fit in with things I like to do.
Okay. Well, what brought you to start doing the airsoft? Out of all the things to stay active, what made you start doing airsoft? And how long ago? How long you been doing that?
I started it was roughly the beginning of 2019.
Oh, okay. Not that long ago then.
Nah, so I'm fairly still new to
Right.
airsoft. A couple of guys came to work for the company that I work for, and in conversation they found out that I was into real steel, like building guns and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they invited me to play with them.
Okay.
You know, and I
was
took
that
them up
first
on it, and it was like I kind of. It was wonderful. To me, it was wonderful because it kind of fit in with the things that I like.
To do, right? It kind of fit. It just fit for you.
Yeah. So it was like
a glove.
They started telling me about it. I started doing research on it. Kind of like watching videos of airsoft. So,
right.
I went and bought my first gun from Airsoft GI.
Okay. Also one of the sponsors.
Yeah, and from there it was like.
It just kind of took
I
a hold
really
from
got
there.
into it. Yeah,
it just kind of went from there.
I really got real deep into it, so
just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah,
that's dope, yo. Yeah, it's kind of the same way here. Just kind of fell into it.
Yeah,
and just kind of realized it's all right with me.
Yeah. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy everything about it. Enjoy everything about it.
Hey, well, I'm glad you got into the sport for real. I'm glad you're out in the field every time we go anyway. Shoot,
right.
For sure. What fields like do you normally visit? Like, what's your favorite fields? Like, where you normally be at?
Pretty much favorite. I don't have a favorite field.
Okay, everybody gets.
I have good relationships with fields. CZ.
Okay.
Swamp. We pretty much regular.
It's like our favorites. One of our favorites.
Right. Rush has been more frequent.
Right. Starting to make its way into the circle.
Right. New Kent. And pretty much that's they closed up X Zone, so I came in.
I liked the fact that was kind of close.
Right. And that's pretty much it for me.
Is there any fields like you could say you ain't been to, but you kind of interested in going to in particular?
Ballahat. I haven't been to Ballahat.
Okay.
I haven't been to Augusta.
Okay.
I would like to go there.
Okay. Battlehat's kind of on my list of fields I want to go to too. Still. I want to check out TAA
as well.
That's another big one. I want
to
try the
indoor CQB.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever is in line, that's what I want. I want to try as many fields.
As long as you playing, you're happy.
Right.
Hey, that's the perfect way to be, man. As long as you're out in the field and enjoying yourself.
I'm willing to travel. I'm willing to go anywhere. I like it.
You like it, hey?
I like it.
It's just in your blood now.
That's right. It's
so
in my DNA.
So what you be like? How when you be out there on the field, you know what I'm saying? You're getting into it and you're getting all your gear together. What's your all-time dream loadout? Would you like AEG? You like gas blowback? You're an HPA man? You're a sniper man? LMG man?
I like.
Since you said you're an old guy, I'm assuming running ain't really your...
Right. I run.
Okay.
I run with the best of them.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
I've been an athlete most of my life, so, I don't have no problem. I'm in good health, so. But my best loadout is just AG.
Okay. So you like AG?
AR platform. I love the AR platform.
Okay.
I do have HPAs, but I prefer my AGs.
Okay.
Basic plate carrier, pulling cap.
You comfortable?
I'm good.
Anything comfortable?
I'm good.
Comfortable. As long as he's comfortable, he good to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of so as far as since you say you have HPA, but you don't really prefer HPA, what's just your personally? What's your recommendations over AEG over HPA? Like, what's your pros and cons?
AGs I prefer because it allows you to be a little bit more mobile.
Okay.
If I need to put the gun down, I put the gun down.
I got you.
Pistol, if it's, whatever the case may be.
You gotta worry about the tank.
Right.
I got you.
HPAs, I love, don't get me wrong, I love HPAs. But it just seemed like it restricts me. I just feel like it restricts me a little bit more. I love the performance and everything, but I just feel like it restricts me a little bit more.
Gotcha. Most of the people on the team, everybody basically going HPA nowadays.
Right.
So,
when I first started with HPAs, I loved the concept.
Right. Same. It sounds like a really great idea.
Right.
I'm with you. I agree completely.
And then I guess after a while it got to the point where I was just like, I'd rather have my AG.
I got you. Okay, well, yeah, like I said, most of the team, everybody's always going to HPA. Kind of cool to have different mindsets on the team. Some people prefer HPA, some people prefer AEG.
Right.
Speaking of the team, URA. What brought you to joining URA? So, who indulged you into that?
The guys that I started with, we were supposed to actually start a team.
Okay.
But it never panned out. Life happened.
Right.
I mean, they didn't get out as much as I did, or they couldn't get out as much as I could.
Okay.
And I think I seen a post on Facebook.
Okay.
On one of the social medias, I think I hit Rooney up.
Okay.
And we ended up meeting.
Coach kind of got you into it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of met up, and pretty much I just fell
right into it. It's like it was right around the perfect
the
kind
first
of people.
day we met, right. The first day we met, we went to it was Splat Brothers.
Okay.
We went and checked out Splat Brothers. We actually got a video.
Did you like Splat Brothers?
I love the field. Okay. I like the field, but we never played.
Oh, okay. I was just
so we ended up going to the swamp.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first time I actually played with Rooney.
Okay.
Rooney and the guys. And from there, it's like
it was like a glove. Like I said, it was like a glove from there.
Right.
You just kind of fit right on in.
So
okay.
That's pretty much how it had. I can't remember whether it was a post. I think it was a post on Facebook.
Okay, yeah. Definitely.
They caught my interest.
Facebook page is definitely starting to get bigger and bigger. So definitely I'm glad we reached out to you. I'm glad you're on the team for sure. All right, so Charles, let me get one of your probably one of your most exciting stories that happened out in the field. What's something that's done just out of the wild, just happened to you out of whack?
Actually, I got two, real brief. We were playing a game. We were playing an event at Roanoke.
Okay.
Roanoke, and it was getting about around. The game was moving kind of slow. We were around getting to about lunchtime, and I decided I wanted to go take a break, take some lunch. And I was talking to one of the players, and I noticed a player that I was familiar with in my peripheral vision, but I never really paid attention to what they were doing.
Okay.
And just about, pretty much, and just about the time that I was about to walk off the field, like, pap! I got hit in the face. And once I realized what he was doing, I realized who it possibly could be.
All the wires started clicking.
So at the end of the day, to me, it was funny. At that moment, I was pissed off. But
another level of
yeah, so I went and we walked off the field, and just as I thought, it was the player. It was one of my teammates.
Friendly fireman.
It wasn't friendly.
It wasn't friendly. It wasn't friendly.
Team.
It was fire.
But it just the simple fact that I knew who it was from the start. When it hit me, and I realized what was going on, I knew who it was that shot me. But it was just funny. It was funny. At the end of the day, it was funny.
Definitely.
And
keep your head down.
One of my most memorable moments was Roanoke. First time going to Roanoke. It was one of our teammates' birthday, and excitement and the joy that he had to go out and play
just to see
on
him
his
having
birthday, having a good time, had fun. We had loads of fun just playing with each other, playing together, and that probably will always be one of my most memorable moments.
Gotcha.
Just
No,
the joy on his face.
Definitely. No, that would definitely stick in
Yeah.
my head too, just to
So-
see somebody enjoying
And
what
then
you love to
he
do
my
as well.
ace. Yeah, he
Know
my
what I'm
ace.
saying?
I mean, I can always depend on him to have my back and stuff like. But just that moment, the moment he had,
Right. That was all the joy.
enjoyable for me.
That was all the joy you
pretty
needed.
much.
That's
So,
good. That's good, man.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that for sure. For sure. So just the last question, just to top it off, man. You know, I always like to ask, you know, what's one of the tips that you would offer off to the airsoft rookies, and you know, what I'm saying, that you would help them to perform at a higher tier as yourself.
Pretty much, move slow.
Okay.
Don't run out and get the latest and greatest until you figure out what's your niche.
Okay.
Like start off with rentals. Start off with a rental. And get familiar. Do a little bit of research. Plenty of videos to watch.
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself, and figure out where you fit in. One of my biggest mistakes was I just went out and started buying stuff.
That's everybody's problem.
And that was a big mistake, but that's what I do all the time. Man. It's just move slow, figure out what it is that you prefer to run.
Definitely.
What type of game style
play you want to do. I get you.
And go from there.
I got you. Don't just go throwing your whole paycheck in the e-bike.
Yeah, because you see everybody else with the latest and greatest and all the HPAs, and it doesn't mean that that's for you. You know, just move slow.
Definitely agree with you on that
That's
one.
pretty much it.
Definitely agree with you on that one. Well, Charles, man, it was a blast having you here today, man.
No doubt. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your time.
Hope to see you on the field, man. You enjoy the rest of your day.
No doubt.
Stay safe, man.
YouTubers.
All right, guys. Once again, that's another of Rico's Frag segment. I was your host, Bobby Rico. Please tune in again for the next episode.